Hi guys, welcome. Okay, I made it online early. um, Everybody woke me up. He had to go out. She wanted a bottle, and then everybody went back to sleep, and I'm awake. So I'm here. um, I have about an hour or so. So let's see what we can get through in an hour. And then I'll be on. I probably won't be on again until later tonight, like 9:30. So the first person we have here is Miob, love. You've got success that comes in after a disappointment. So there's a disappointment and maybe an indecision that happens when it comes to love. You move past it, head towards success. If you're not with anyone right now, you've got an air sign, an Aries coming in, and life can change really quickly. But you also have another love interest that could come in that's an earth sign. That would be a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. Chloe, do you see me moving into a new home? Absolutely. I didn't even have to turn over that many cards and I got 3 aces. Sister, what's he feeling towards us? Okay, he's still a little... First, it shows that he doesn't believe that there can be a transformation, but it also shows that he feels like the world is at his feet and like finally you guys could make it to the top of the mountain or there is room for growth. So first he feels like there's not room for growth, but then on the other hand, he does. So he's kind of on both sides here of the sword. He may be a little bit controlling or he may be trying to control the situation, so be careful with that card. And then there's the Three of Cups in reverse, which means there still is concern around a third party with him. He kind of, he goes back and forth. Like, he feels like, on one hand, he feels like things can change and there's room for growth. But then on the other hand, he feels like, no, nothing is ever going to change. And it gives him anxiety. Siba, what's T's current energy towards me? A little bit lackadaisical, like not putting much effort in or feeling a little bit stagnant right now. Anthony, what's next between the Cancer girl and me in the next upcoming months? Be prepared because things could move forward. There could be cause for celebration and there could be good timing. So the Judgment card could be like being at the right place at the right time. It also could be coming to a crossroads where the situation moves forward or you have to make a choice to go this way or to go that way. But at least you come to the crossroads. So I think in the next upcoming months, things should turn around for the better for you. All right, let me go back up to the top. Jennifer, love. You may be feeling a little bit more stable and secure when it comes to love. Balance and stability comes in. You also may be making a decision to work more on your thoughts and what you're putting out into the universe. Now, if you're not with anybody right now, out of the blue comes a Capricorn who's going to have a lot of respect for you. If you are with someone right now, Watch out for a little jealousy in this situation. If the Capricorn isn't doing it for you, you also have an air sign here, a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. That could be like divine timing brings the two of you together. If you are with someone, the swords could be more of like an argument or some sharp words between the two of you. Ashmita, when will RJ move forward with us? The King of Diamonds could either be later in the year or over the winter. So the timelines are getting pushed back, but I'm not shocked. The timelines for everything are getting pushed back. Hey, you woke up? Timelines for everybody, for everything is getting pushed back, and it's really frustrating. Ashmita, has me not open RJ message had affect him, had affect really message. Has me not opening RJ's message had an effect, will he message? Yeah, 33% chance he's going to message again. Yeah. Oh, you're cute. You're cute. Isa 2, love. Mwah. You're the best. Okay, if you're not with anyone right now, you've got the Magician here, which means you can manifest someone. If you are with someone right now, the Magician, you can manifest whatever you want in the relationship. If you want to move forward, if you want to spend more time together, whatever it is, the Magician, power of manifestation, watch your thoughts, because all thoughts will manifest when the Magician shows up. If you found love to be a little bit disappointing in the recent past, that's going to change. You've got Pisces coming in. You've got good luck, making it to the top of the mountain, feeling like you can breathe a sigh of relief. You also have an earth sign coming in with the love cup being full. Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But feeling like you have choices and also feeling like the world is at your feet. Now, if you're already with someone, your current relationship can become more stable with the earth sign, and with the Pisces sign, it can become a little bit more creative or take on even a spiritual feel. Nina, love. You may be starting a new journey. Put a wish out into the universe. It just may come true. If you're not with anyone right now, you're prepared. You're prepared for someone to come in. You have a fire sign coming in, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. This person may come in with their heart on their sleeve, and the relationship can move forward quickly. If you are with someone, your current partner may be expressing themselves a little bit more. You may be having a little bit deeper conversations. Careful that you're not holding yourself back. And there may be someone, even if you're not with anyone right now, there's somebody around you that's very interested in you that you might not have any clue. Like, it's like somebody who's in the background somewhere. But, excuse me, sooner or later he steps forward. Snow White, love. Might have a little anxiety when it comes to love. and it may kind of come and go. Maybe a little bit disappointed recently by love, but that can change. The timing wasn't right, but you're moving before, but now we're moving into a better timing where you have better luck on your side. You have a Virgo coming in if you're not with anyone. Feeling like a little bit of hard work takes you to the top of the mountain. You also have a Capricorn coming in, so you got some choices. What are you doing there, baby? You interested in what I'm doing? High vibration love. If you're not with anyone right now, you have either a wish to put out into the universe and happiness comes in, or an Aquarius could be coming in. Either way, passion, perseverance, and happiness is coming in around your love life. You definitely have an air sign coming in, Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra, and you're prepared for it. Miss Ronnie. Is that what, that's where I am, right? I just did high vibration. Miss Ronnie, love. Well, you got, first of all, you got a transformation coming in, which is excellent. You also have the powers that be working for you, feeling prepared to take it on. And life can change quickly. Eight of Wands echoes that. You also have good karma on your side when it comes to love. Oh, jeez. Lover's card, soulmate connection. Got a couple of different people around you. Oh, damn. You got a lot going on. Okay, so you have a Libra around you. You've got a Gemini around you. You've got a Sagittarius around you. You may also have a Capricorn. So keep in mind that there are going to be options around you. You don't have to feel like there's scarcity. There's going to be a lot of people to choose from, and I would keep my options open. It's okay. Eli, does A check up on me without me noticing? Yeah. Yes. I don't know exactly how they check up on you, whether it's social media or maybe they drive past your house or whatever it is, but they want to know what's going on. Ashmita, should I open RJ's message or is it better not to? Okay. Should we open the message? Yeah, I would open the message. Ashmita, what are the spirits saying? Spirit cards. The Wheel, Archangel Michael, a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. The Three of Air, great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself and others. The Nine of Fire, don't give up. Protect that which you've created. Have courage and believe in yourself. Glamour, love. Okay, you have balance coming in, which is great. You also have feeling prepared coming in. There's an earth sign coming in around you. If you're not with anyone right now, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, you also have a Pisces coming in. Happiness comes in on all 10 levels, which means all 10 cups are full. You're heading into a really great time. On top of that, the next relationship you enter will be a soulmate relationship. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Put it out into the universe. I'm EHAC 503, General. Okay, laying down the law, setting up boundaries, standing up for yourself, stepping into your own power. That's what comes up strong. You may have an opportunity business-wise that could make some money. Starting a new business, getting a new job, getting a promotion, something like that brings in all 10 cups being full. The Justice card, you've got good luck on your side, good karma on your side, and your life starts to move forward quickly. You might be feeling weighed down, like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, but that'll change because a little bit more respect comes in. An idea for a business or a job comes in that could bring in money, a lot of money, or a substantial amount of money in the future. Also, maybe taking a trip to water, by water, or around water with the Six of Swords. Jalella, love. Okay, if recently you were let down, disappointed, and hurt, you're making a decision to move forward. You're no longer going to sit in that energy. It may have had something to do with a third party. Whatever it is, that's moving into the past, and we have greener pastures moving forward. You've got a slow mover coming in, but they're a water sign and they're legit, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. It's going to make you feel a little bit more balanced. It's also going to have a kind of feeling like this was meant to be, or I was at the right place at the right time. Walking away from things that no longer serve you, anything that hurts, pain, anything like that, you're leaving it in the past. Things change for you for the better quickly. And the next person that comes in is a soulmate relationship. Amorous, General. Okay, you have some good stuff coming in. Now, because this is general, it's kind of hard to tell. This could be either taking a trip to water, by water, or near water. This also could be leaving for greener pastures, leaving a job, moving on to a better job, leaving a relationship for something better, something that's not working for you, leaving it behind and moving forward. But it also could just be a trip. Feeling much more respected. Six of Pentacles usually speaks of a work relationship. Doesn't have to be, but it's usually a work relationship. Feeling a little bit more appreciated at work, maybe being better compensated. Happy home comes in with the Four of Wands and the Empress. So the Empress is like love, money, abundance, fertility, prosperity. If you don't want children, please be very careful because there's always possibility of a child when the Empress shows up. Generally speaking, it's a very good omen overall. It's money, love, feeling grounded, feeling stable. And any burdens that you were recently carrying seem to melt away. You also may be connecting with the Hierophant, which is a spiritual connection of some type. It could be a spiritual practice. It could be anything from a straight up religion to something a little bit more spiritual like meditation. Whatever it is, it would be something that serves you well. Okay, let's see. Anna, yeah, I know, but you know what? If I didn't get on now while these guys are sleeping, I got something at 9. I got something at 10:30. I mean, it just wasn't going to happen. So anyway, I was up. Everybody wakes me up and goes back to sleep. So it's very interesting to me that my hands are tan, like the tips of my fingers are not tan from holding the carriage. It's like it fades. um, Sarah, is Evan being true to me? He's being true, yeah. For the most part. Could he tell a little lie here and there? Probably. But for the most part. Preeti Raj, should I contact Jagjit or wait for him? Okay, should we contact him first? I would, I'm not saying you got to wait forever, but I would just wait a couple of weeks. The energy right now is not that great. So if you don't hear from him, I would say within the next 2 weeks, then I would say reach out to him. Energy's a little stale right now. Emrys, any new love? Yeah. You got a new love interest that comes in that makes you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain and finally you can breathe a sigh of relief. I think this person, you're not going to hold yourself back when they show up. They're going to be a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Sun comes out over your life. They may also make you feel a little anxious, or you may feel like they're too good to be true. Whatever it is causes a little anxiety. And you may not want to move as fast as they do. It's okay to be cautious. But I don't think you're going to hold yourself back. You just may be a little skeptical. That's fine. Starting a new journey. Beginning a new journey. I think it's a water sign coming for you. Bridget, general. You are about to embark on a personal transformation. You are leaving things in the past that no longer serve you and you're walking away. You've already made that decision. There may still be some lingering arguments around. You know, that happens sometimes. If you start like to change and grow, the people in your life don't know how to respond to that, and it causes anxiety. But you know what? You're going to feel great. You're like you've made it to the top of the mountain. The Hermit. You may be taking some time, meditation, or taking time to, you know, stop and think and really focus on what it is that you want and need out of life. This is like a stepping into your own power. It sounds so corny when someone says that, like, but a lot of times people give their power away to other people, places, and things. But you are stepping forward. The Knight of Pentacles. Things may be slow, but you are leaving and moving for greener pastures. You know, you might not be physically changing your location, but you're like, you know, like whatever's not working, you're just not going to do it anymore. And I feel like for a lot of us, you know, we may knock ourselves, not bang our heads against the wall for a while before we get it. But anyhow, you're growing and changing. Ashmi says, is RJ missing my messages today? Is he thinking of me? Yes, I get a 33% chance he is missing you and thinking of you. Quatasha, why my mom stays mad at me. Okay. Okay, I don't know what happened between the two of you, but the cards suggest that there could be some kind of control issue, and also maybe a little bit of a jealousy issue. It also looks like the Three of Pentacles in reverse would be she feels uprooted or ungrounded. So a lot of times when we're mad at someone, we can't let go of it. It's not really something that they did. It's something everything always comes back to us. So if you said something, did something that really upset her, yeah, whatever it, like, let's just say, for example, you forgot her birthday. Yeah, that's hurtful, right? You forget your mom's birthday, but it's forgivable. So if she's having a hard time forgiving it, there's an issue in her that it's bringing up that has nothing to do with the birthday. It's always something that runs deeper than that. So it would be like bringing up, for most people, I think a lot of us have that worthiness kind of an issue, needing to feel a little bit more worthy or feel a little bit more important. Or we don't feel that, so we look for external things to make us feel that way. And that's why she's mad, because whatever it was that happened is bringing up, everything always comes back to us, not to the actual situation. The actual situation is just bringing up the issue that's already there that needs to be dealt with. Once that gets dealt with, then it goes away. Then it doesn't happen anymore. Anyhow, she'll get over it. TD, general for the next few days. Feeling prepared. Somebody from the past comes back, Six of Cups. Feeling like you may have a long road ahead of you, but you're persistent. You maybe not care that there's a long road. You know, sometimes it's all about enjoying the journey. Who cares if it's a long road? Miss Rosie, is A sulking or has he moved on to another girl? Okay, has A moved on to another girl? I don't think he's moved on. No, there's nobody else showing up here. Natasha, what's coming towards me in finance? Okay. Well, you have a Virgo coming in. Now, if the Virgo doesn't come in, right, if there's no Virgo, that could be like taking time to meditate or think about what it is that you want, like what's important to you. Taking time alone, but it's healthy. It's not like I'm isolating myself from the world. It's like a healthy thing. Also, it comes in that you're being a little bit more perseverant and you may be beginning a new journey. You also, when it comes to finances, have some good luck. So it may be the kind of thing where you've made a right decision or you've done something that's brought in more respect. Six of Pentacles is anything from feeling more respected to being better compensated at your current job. You also have a lot of strength around this situation. Finances look like they're steadily improving, but it's slow and steady. With the Ace of Pentacles, there could be a job offer, a job change, a bonus of some type. There's room for growth, but this is slow and steady. It's not like, you know, tomorrow you're going to get a job that pays you $50,000 a year more, but you may gradually start to make more money, and it could be significant by the end of the year. Kira, general. Walking away from things that no longer serve you. You may be going back to school or taking a course. Whatever it is, it would be bettering your career in the future. You may be undecided about it at this point, but out of the blue, you may decide to go for it. Use your intuition. You also might have a creative project that you're working on that, maybe something that you just kind of get lost in, and feeling a little bit more balanced and prepared. When it comes to love, you should have some decent times with the Knight of Cups. SS, exam tomorrow. Can I get a reading? Okay. This exam may be stressing you out bad, but I think you're going to do fine. Intuition, you listen to your gut. Knight of Cups is positive, Temperance is positive, and the Fool is starting a new journey or spontaneity. But if you're taking a course for some reason and you're taking a test, it kind of would mean that you're going to start a new journey. I think you'll do fine on this test, but it is very stressful. That's coming up, like being very stressed out by it. Just take a deep breath, and you know what's the worst that can happen? You have to take it again. I hate tests, I really do. Kira, is Leroy hiding that he plans to hang with Cam? He might be. Well, 70% chance that he does have intentions of seeing him. Anna, what are Abdiel the Virgo's intentions with me? This person is looking to transform the situation. There's room for growth here. Things are changing. Happiness comes out. They may be intending on spending a little bit more time or moving things forward, or it may be just something, not like people don't always have like intentions. Sometimes things just happen on their own organically. Like, I don't think that he's sitting around saying, okay, well, today I intend to call 3 times. I think it's more of like, it's just going to kind of go with like a natural progression with this situation. I think things pick up. Sun comes out, very positive. Kira, what will happen with Leroy and I the rest of the week? It may be slow. It might, like, things may seem like they're dragging out for a long time, but happiness comes out after all. Be careful that you're not holding yourself back with whatever. If a situation comes up or an event or whatever, don't hold yourself back. I would go for it. Kira, advice on my job at the Judson Center. You may have some decisions to make at some point. I don't think that this is a place that you stay for forever, but it does look like there could be room for growth, or I don't know what this place is, but if there's a possibility that they could pay for you to go to school or pay for something, I would stay there for that. A lot of people do that, but you know what? It's worth it. A lot of companies will pay for courses or reimburse you if you lay out the money as long as you pass. It does look like that there's room for growth here. Now, if you feel like, hey, this is a dead-end job, I'm going nowhere, it could be, the growth could be that they would pay for something. Like, for example, when I worked in accounting, they would have paid for me to go back to school to become a certified accountant. I didn't want to do that, but they would have paid for it. I would have to pay for it myself, and if I passed, they would reimburse me. That's a huge deal. So that may be where the growth comes in. If you could figure out a way for them to pay for school or courses or whatever it is that you can use in the future, you may have more choices around this job, or it could lead you in a different direction. It seems like the job itself is a stepping stone to something greater, but I would take full advantage of it. Or even if, I mean, sometimes like the room for growth could be that there may be overtime or something like that that they offer, that you could sock some money away. Whatever it is, I always feel, and this may be not that great because it kind of comes from a place of lack, but I've always felt that if there was something offered, I would take it, only because I didn't know if I was going to get, like for example, working at A&P holidays would be overtime. So if they were to offer it to me, I would always take it, because I never knew if maybe at some point I wasn't going to be offered it. So while it's available, I'll do it. You know what I mean? But I think that kind of comes from a lacking kind of a place. But whatever. I mean, you got to do what you got to do to survive. Shit's tough. Bottom line is, I think that there's room for growth, even if it's not at that physical place. Either they may pay for something, and anything that you can learn for free, I would take it. Quatasha, why is Eddie White stalking me? Oh, everybody's a stalker these days. People are nosy and they're stalkers. I'm not even kidding you. I hadn't been on Facebook for legitimately like 5 years. Like, I just had no interest in it. And after Avery was born and I went back on, I'm like, I can't believe I don't know any of these people. Like, there were so many people, and I have no idea who they are. I'm like, their names don't even sound familiar. Who the fuck is this person? Yeah, well, this person is nosy. They want to know what's going on. They're curious. And they also might have a mild interest in you. I don't think that they're like a crazy stalker, but I do think that they want to know what's going on. They feel like they have like inside knowledge by stalking you. I don't know. Which, like, stalking it is so stupid. I understand why people do it, and we used to do it when we were kids all the time. But like, for example, when we were in high school, we used to drive around, like, and look at like whose cars were in, like, oh, whose car is here and whose car is there. But what does that tell you? I mean, when I was in the hospital, right after I had Avery, my car was parked in my spot. It was dead. The battery died before I went into the hospital. The car sat there for, I don't know, 2 or 3 weeks with a dead battery. I wasn't driving. I wasn't home. But if you drove past my house, you would think I was. And then vice versa. I mean, how many times have I had to take the car or drop it off somewhere, and then I come home and I don't have a car here. It looks like I'm not home, but I'm here. I don't know. I think it does something to us psychologically to think that we know something, and meanwhile, we really don't. Quatasha, how does Marvin feel about me? Feels that you're very intuitive, very grounded, down to earth, peaceful, serene, well balanced. Maybe a little bit fiery personality at times. Thinks that you're attractive, hardworking, loyal, and very creative. Miss Ronnie, is my boss Karma starting? I can't stand her. You know, I got to tell you that this shit better start fast. Because shit's got to start. I keep saying it. We're moving into that time where people are exposing themselves. Shit's starting to go down. I think, yeah, karma should be starting. Yeah. 70% chance, which may mean that things aren't that terrible for her yet, but shit's started. I don't know. I guess like somewhere deep in the fibers of my being, I really believe that good people have to survive, and people, good things have to come to them, and evildoers have got to get theirs. I guess that's just something that's very deeply ingrained in me, because I can't imagine that things are going to continue the way they are. Not even like in our personal lives, but also in life in general. Like, I don't believe, and I said this before, I think that small businesses that are legitimate, that they're doing the right thing by their customers, I think those businesses will survive during the pandemic. I think they'll come back, they'll figure it out. I think that people that have been shady and shystery and fucking people around, those are the people that I don't think are going to reopen. I just don't think it's going to work for them. And it's unfortunate, but they've almost made their own, they made their own beds. So now they're going to have to lay in it. And I hope that I'm right. I mean, for everything that I've been researching, everything that I've been reading about, and I've been following people that come from all different, that Vedic astrologer, Bridget, I think Bridget Love Tarot is maybe the name of her channel. She's got real long dark hair. She's very down to earth. If you watch her videos, she's not like in the clouds. She's like down to earth. She's like, this is coming here and it's going to make that happen. I love her channel, but she's saying it. That's Vedic and numerology. Then like Ralph Smart, he's saying it. And he's not coming from that perspective. My friend Lori, who's much more of a devout Christian, she's saying it comes from, it's like everybody, no matter what their background is, they're coming to the same conclusion. God, I hope that we're right, because otherwise I don't know what's going to happen. We saved a turtle the other day. I wouldn't have done it myself, but there was a big turtle, and I'm pretty sure it was a snapper in the middle of the road. We were coming back from the lake, and my friend loves turtles, so she ran out into the middle of the road and she picked him up like this. And I was like, I don't think you should pick that up. And she's like, no, I can't let him get killed. And then I was like, okay, just put it to the side of the road. And she was like, no, I have to bring him to water. And I was like, okay, great. So she went running off to find water. We're not far from water. There was a creek, but she kind of disappeared, and I had to go looking for her. And I'm like, I can't believe she's running around with a big turtle, but good karma. She saved something. Manaz, what's the Pisces' next actions towards me? You got all 10 cups full. So you're finding happiness regardless of anything that goes on. Happiness in all 10 levels. They may be a little bit slow, the Pisces. Use your intuition. They may be suffering a little bit from anxiety. But they're coming back. Especially if this is somebody from your past, you should be hearing or seeing them very soon. And then things could move forward quickly. So they may go through a moment in time where things are a little slow. Maybe you don't hear from them, and then all of a sudden things change. It may have something to do with the anxiety. I think they come back, and you should be seeing more of them, or more conversations. But I think it's in person. I don't think it's over the phone. Either way, things should pick up in the near future. Mahalia, until Monday, will I succeed with the government case? It might be a battle, but it looks like you do succeed. King of Swords, though, it might not be the easiest battle, but you should succeed. Kira, general around my living situation for the rest of 2020. You know what? Like, it could kind of go up and down. So you may be happy where you are right now. The Moon card is here, which means listen to your intuition. The Devil is also here. So it could, I mean, it looks like there's happiness now, or things are okay now. The Devil card, watch out that it's not jealousy, because jealousy destroys nobody but ourselves. That shit comes back to us. You might make a decision at some point that you want to move out, to be honest, because it's the Eight of Cups. You may feel like you're walking away from this. I don't know if there may be too much bullshit that goes on with all the other people that live there, or there may be people that are in and out, and you may rather like being alone, or appreciate your time alone, and it may be a little too hectic for you at some point. Just watch out for the Devil card, because jealousy is fear, and fear goes out quickly, and it also comes back to us quickly. And you don't want to vibrate at that frequency. That's the only danger. If you decide, hey, listen, it's Grand Central Station here, I need my space, this is just not for me right now, and you decide to move out for that reason, that's fine. That's not a bad thing, and I don't think it would destroy your relationship. But if you do it out of some kind of anger or some kind of jealousy, that may be, that might negatively affect your relationship. Kira. What energy and actions can I expect from Leroy for the next few days? He may be pulling his energy back a little bit because the Hermit is here, which would be like maybe he's taking some time to think about things or think about what he wants. It's not a bad card. It's like, you know, turning in and figuring out what's going on inside me. You might feel like you have a long road ahead of you with him, but it just might feel like that. It may not necessarily be true because you have the Love card here. Love card is full. Love cup is full. There's also some abundance that comes in around you guys, or there may be some extra money. Maybe you do something a little bit more expensive that you haven't done because maybe money was an issue at some point. Money seems to flow a little bit freer over the next few days. Ishtar, advice on my EL. Okay, I don't know what this is, so it's going to be hard for me to give you, it's going to be hard for me to give advice. Okay, Ishtar, advice on project EL. Okay. So here's what the cards say. Page of Cups is usually some sort of a creative project. So if it's something that's creative, you have good luck around the situation. Somebody, if you're working with them, may be giving you a little bit of a hard time, or they may want to argue about things. They may want things done their way and you don't agree with them. Use your intuition. You guys can definitely get past it. Perseverance takes you to the next level. Balance, patience, serenity comes in. Success comes in. But you guys will have choices, or there will be choices that you have to make. And it's the kind of thing where you have to make a choice. You have to make the choice in order for things to move forward and for it to be successful. And it is successful. For Quatasha, I answered about somebody who was stalking, and I said that, oh boy, I can't remember now. I can't remember. But I answered 2 questions. I don't know if there was something else. Oh, I answered the one about Eddie. Kiro, how will my move go Monday? Will it be a problem? There's always problems with moving. Oh, there's always going to be something that's a pain in the ass, I guarantee that. But let's see. How will the move go Monday? Will the move go smooth? Um, there's going to be something. I could tell you that right now, because you only got 33% chance that it goes totally smooth. But that's the way moving is. It's a pain in the ass. Use your intuition. Um, and then we're also moving under Mercury retrograde, which isn't the best time. So I would expect delays or some kind of issues. Erica, do I have to accept the loan that the bank wants to give me, or will I not need it? Okay, let's see. Do I have to accept the loan the bank gives me? You don't have to. You don't have to accept it if you don't want to. I think you'll be all right without it. If you happen to be good with money and you could take that loan and put it in the bank, and if you could, yeah, I mean, it depends what the interest rate is. If you can pay it where you're not, if you could pay it back without having to pay interest on it, it wouldn't be bad to put the money in an account if you don't need to use it. Like, for example, I think it was a home equity line I had at one point where the money would just sit in the account, and if I didn't need it, it just sat there. If I needed it, then I would have to make payments towards it, obviously, but otherwise the money would just sit there, like a line of credit, like it was a credit card almost. In that case, and if you're not paying interest, it doesn't hurt to put the money in your account. But you got, that's up to you whether you're good with money and you want to have extra money. Otherwise, I would say, no, I don't think you're going to need it. Kira, when do you see me moving out of Leroy's? It could be within 3 months, or the spades would be sometime over the fall. Siba, how did Tiva Leo feel with my photo with B on Facebook? Undecided. Undecided, and well, and possibly a little bit of regret. Definitely indecision. Well, it kind of goes several different ways. I mean, it's hard to ask what somebody thought of a picture because it's just a picture. Not everybody reads so much into things, you know, so they may have seen it and not really paid much attention. What it shows here is feeling undecided, but on the other hand, also feeling like the world is at his feet, so not feeling like it was a big deal or thought it was nice, but then also felt a little bit disappointed or hurt. So kind of had a couple of different things. You know how I feel about the Facebook thing. If you're trying to cultivate a relationship with someone and you're putting up shit on Facebook hoping to get a reaction, it usually backfires. So I don't know. I don't, people do this kind of stuff all the time, and it's very hard to answer questions about how somebody feels about a picture. Because a lot of times people don't, women will break down the picture. Oh, look, I mean, I had somebody tell me, well, you know, there's leaves on those trees, and the picture was taken back in the spring because the car was parked over there. And I'm like, oh my God, it's just a picture. But women do that. Men don't really dissect things the way women do. So it's kind of hard to, you know, to always say what somebody's feeling at the exact moment. Fatin Haleem. Will my ex-boyfriend come back and start to communicate with me at the beginning of July? You've got a 70% chance yes. Yasmin, may I continue my relationship? All right, let's see. Will this relationship continue? Um, 33% chance, yes, it will continue. So it's kind of, you might need to work on it if you want to stay in this relationship. There may need to be some work that needs to be done. Kira, what's coming towards me in July? Intuition is heightened and your life starts to move forward quickly. You also have some good luck. A creative project. I don't know what it is with this creative project. You also have a wish. Put that out into the universe. You're also maybe feeling a little bit more grounded, well-balanced, and deep-rooted in July. Nice. What's going to be Jazz's reaction to the news? Okay, well, the Knight of Cups should be positive. The Ten of Cups should also be positive. And the Knight of Pentacles could be slow moving. So it could be that the person reacts positively, but it takes them a while to get there. They also could be a little shocked. But I don't know what the news is, so, or who it's about, but. Tarot Princess, what's the future with me and the Taurus? Be careful that you're not holding yourself back. It does look like this. Well, I have a funny feeling that they're going to end up boring you, or they don't come forward fast enough and you are not feeling it, so you decide to leave them for greener pastures. It would be your decision if you leave, but it's like you may get frustrated with them at some point and feel like they're just not moving forward quick enough. And Taurus can be slow moving, so. Karen, will he, my ex, pursue me in the future? Yeah, he will. Kira, what can I expect next from Leroy's mom, Lynette? Good luck and stability. So your relationship may stabilize. There's more balance and there's luck around it. Things should go well. I don't know if you spend more time with her or you start talking to her more, but it would be a good thing. Oh, you're resting? I love you, Dylan. Okay, so let's cut off the super chats so that I could start wrapping things up, and I will answer for the moderators. And while I wait for the moderators, I'm going to go back up to the top and grab some other people that I didn't get to. I love you, T. How does the Cancer feel about me? Feels that sometimes you might be a little bit off balance and that you could be a little bit controlling. It does feel that you're a happy person. Thinks you're attractive, kind, hardworking, nurturing, attractive comes up again. They feel good about you. Antonella, will my ex Virgo come back? I'm a Cancer, okay. Yes, I think they are going to come back. Anna T, what's in store with me? A new beginning with JF. Is his energy more hopeful of the new beginning? Okay. Well, he's got 70% chance, yes, he's more hopeful of a new beginning, but the Chariot is in reverse, which is a slowdown. So he may be more hopeful, but he's not taking enough action. Okay, Kira, general around Steve Harris, what's going on with him? Okay, he may have recently gone through a huge transformation. He may have also been reconnecting with a spiritual practice or a spiritual path of some type, something that he gets a lot out of, or he may be diving deep into that. Oh, it reminds me of Ralph, deep divers, because there's a lot of spirituality around him. He also may be revisiting something from his past. He may be correcting something that he feels that he screwed up in the past. And moving forward, it looks like he's got a lot of passion around him, a lot of peace, tranquility, stamina, strength, love. I mean, it's a pleasant time around him, but it also looks like it's a time of growth, transformation, and good karma. Coco, when will my ex unblock me on Facebook? It's possibility in August. Hi, Toro, when am I getting my job offer? 3 months. Okay, last one, love reading for Zara. And then I'm going to go. I'll be back on tonight at 9:30. If I'm home at 5, I'll be back on at 5. I don't know if I'm going to be here, though. Soulmate relationship enters, but watch out that you don't find yourself in a third-party situation. This, though, could be you being the center of the third party, because there's a lot going on around you, and you may be prepared to deal with it. I mean, oh my God. You got a Libra around you, water sign around you, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have a Leo around you. You also have a Capricorn coming in, and a new beginning. So there may be a moment in time that you're going through here where if you're in a third party situation or in a 3-way love thing, you're the one in the center with the other options. It's not the other way around. So I don't know, this may be uncharted territory for you, but you might have decisions that you need to make. Yeah, right now, but yeah, this is coming up in the near future. Wait, I just saw somebody new. Lavender, can you quickly send a question? Is that the new person? Yeah, Lavender, send a question quickly because I got to run. But I try to get to the new subs, even though I got to tell you, people say that they sub, but they don't. So hopefully you people sub. Does the third party between me and Kay, does the third party between me and my Kay still in the future? Okay. Is the third party still around this situation? Third party is still around. Yeah. Right now, yeah, there is somebody else around this situation, and it may be hanging out here for a while. All right, guys, I'll be back on tonight, 9:30, and if I'm home at 5, I'll be on at 5. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thank you. Have a good day. Bye-bye. And don't forget to sub.